What's GM Envolve all about? How far can the Chevrolet Silverado EV get on a full charge? What's new with Toyota, Ford, Mercedes-Benz Vans, and Freightliner? Who took over at Morgan Truck Body? And how many fleets said they would never adopt an EV? Get ready as I cover all of that and way more in the 89th episode of the Top News Recap from Truck Chat. I'm Lauren Fletcher, Executive Editor of Fleet and Trucking at Bobit. Let's check out the top work truck and van fleet news highlights as of May 26th, 2023. But before I continue, don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Starting things out with news from the automakers. Topping news over the past few weeks was a major announcement from General Motors about the launch of GM Envolve, a one-stop customer experience designed with input from fleet customers and dealers to make tapping into all the products and services GM offers easier. GM Fleet is being reimagined as a one-stop business-to-business and business-to-government partner. GM Envolve is a brand new business unit led by Steve Hill, Vice President of GM's Commercial Growth Strategies and Operations. Ed Pieper will oversee day-to-day operations and all fleet vehicle sales as U.S. Vice President of GM Envolve. GM Envolve aims to prepare customers to stay ahead of change through a streamlined set of products and services tailored to their business's current and future needs. So what does this mean to fleets? Customers can access the connected GM ecosystem through a single account executive. A dedicated team of experts will back these account executives to help identify and curate a package of GM's technologies and solutions for each fleet's business. GM Envolve customers can also manage their GM portfolio through an upcoming digital platform. Chevrolet announced estimated mileage ranges for the Chevrolet Silverado EV, and the numbers exceeded most expectations. The Silverado EV WT offers 450 miles of range on a full charge. Plus, by offering up to 8,000 pounds of max towing and 1,200 pounds of payload, the Chevrolet Silverado EV offers what fleets need. Developed from the ground up as a fully electric truck on GM's advanced Ultium EV platform, at launch, the Silverado EV will be available in two configurations, an RST First Edition and a fleet-oriented WT model. Both models feature public DC fast charging capabilities of up to 350 kilowatts, enabling approximately 100 miles of range to be added in just 10 minutes based on GM estimates. And Toyota announced updates for the fourth generation 2024 Toyota Tacoma. Going on sale later in 2023 with iForce Max models arriving in early 2024, the new Tacoma will share Toyota's TNGA-F global truck platform with the all-new Tundra and Sequoia. Updated features include multi-link coil rear suspension that improves ride and handling, two turbocharged four-cylinder powertrains, including an iForce Max hybrid producing 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. Maximum towing capacity for Tacoma is rated at 6,500 pounds on SR5 iForce and TRD pre-runner extra cab grades, and maximum payload increases to 1,709 pounds on TRD off-road. Ford also hit the news, updating the Ford Ranger pickup for the 2024 model year. According to the automaker, to meet the evolving needs of North American customers, the all-new 2024 Ranger mid-size pickup truck offers more towing technology than ever in a Ranger, convenient storage features, and an available 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6 for added power. The 2024 Ford Ranger will be assembled at the Michigan Assembly Plant in Wayne, Michigan, with orders beginning later in May 2023. Availability begins late summer, with late fall availability for the 2.7-liter EcoBoost engine. Ford also introduced more storage and added features commercial fleets will find helpful, including an available wireless charger for mobile devices, a large center console storage bin, and an available second upper glove box to store even more gear. And in additional automaker news, Ford has joined the U.S. Joint Office of Energy and Transportation to launch the National Charging Experience Consortium, a new effort to rapidly develop solutions to improve electric vehicle charging across the U.S. The National Charging Experience Consortium, which goes by ChargeX Consortium, is a new effort led by the U.S. Department of Energy National Laboratories that will work to rapidly develop solutions that ensure a reliable and frictionless charging experience for all Americans. As part of the ChargeX Consortium, Argonne National Laboratory, Idaho National Laboratory, and the National Renewable Energy Laboratory will collaborate with organizations representing a cross-section of the electric vehicle charging industry, including Ford and GM, on complex issues that require multi-stakeholder collaboration to solve and simplify. Mercedes-Benz also had a major announcement related to vehicle electrification. Starting in 2026, all newly developed Mercedes-Benz vans will be based on a modular and scalable architecture called VAN.EA, which stands for Van Electric Architecture. The purpose-built platform is designed for battery electric vehicles and is part of the company's commitment to an electric-only strategy. All future midsize and large vans, whether used for commercial or private purposes, will be built on this platform. Mercedes-Benz Vans has stated that VAN.EA-based vehicles will focus on providing added value to customers, whether as a versatile, premium all-rounder for commercial use or as a luxury van for private use. By adopting a one architecture strategy, Mercedes-Benz Vans aims to reduce the complexity of its purpose-built EV product portfolio and achieve significant economies of scale. The strategy also involves reducing the number of portfolio variants by more than 50% compared to current vans with an internal combustion engine, while offering customers the same use cases. And closing out electric vehicle-related news, Freightliner extended its portfolio of electric vehicles with the EM2 battery electric truck. Built on the M2 106 Plus platform, Daimler will begin full production of the Detroit-powered EM2 for pickup and delivery applications in fall 2023 at its Portland truck manufacturing plant. The EM2 features a fully integrated battery electric Detroit e-powertrain, including Detroit e-axles and batteries. Multiple battery size options are available, including a Class 6 single motor and Class 7 dual motor battery size. To support its efforts to gain real-world experiences, Daimler will begin running an EM2 vocational program with leaders in the truck equipment manufacturing industry and their customers to focus on providing zero-emission solutions for the unique requirements of vocational customers and applications. The program mainly targets the utility, sweeper, dump, towing, recovery, and refuse segments, and will be packaged and designed for maximum frame space utilization with minimal impact on upfits, especially in the utility segment. Moving to leadership updates, Corby Stover has been named President and Chief Operating Officer of Morgan Truck Body, a North American provider of light and medium-duty body manufacturing and upfits for dry freight, refrigerated platform, and custom-built commercial bodies. Stover joined Morgan as Vice President of Engineering in 2014 with nearly 30 years of experience in the defense and automotive industries. He was responsible for product engineering, including applications engineering, product improvement engineering, and new product development engineering. In his role, Stover will be responsible for more than 2,700 Morgan Truck Body team members in 14 manufacturing locations and 8 service centers across the U.S. and Canada. In additional executive news, Merchants Fleet named Brad Burgess as the Senior Vice President of Fleet Sales and Strategic Solutions. Burgess has over 2 decades of experience selling value-based B2B service solutions to Fortune 500 to 1,000 companies as an individual sales contributor, regional, and national sales leader. He steps into the role at Merchants as the organization plans for the retirement of Senior Vice President of Sales and Strategic Solutions, Tom Coffey. I had the chance to sit down with Brad to talk about his new role, his passion for fleet, and the value of collaboration. Commercial and vocational work trucks remain a crucial focus for Merchants Fleet. Check out the full interview, the link is below. And closing out the news updates with industry research. Commercial Truck Trader surveyed hundreds of commercial truck buyers and owners to gauge their plans for electric trucks, specifically adding them to their fleets in the coming years. While excitement gathers within the industry, signs could point to slower adoption from drivers. The expected buyers of electric trucks are up from just under 10% last year, but just above 20%. One of the top results we saw was related to adoption. 79% of respondents noted that they would never add an electric vehicle to their fleet. 5% will right away, 4% within 5 years, and 13% said maybe. Regarding reasons to adopt, fuel prices topped the list, but low range or battery life topped the ongoing concerns. And in event news, DeliveryCon, Bobit's newest event that focuses on the delivery fleet market, announced the submission deadline for its call for papers and the first round of seminar topics. Taking place October 16th through 18th in Las Vegas, seminar topics will include how last-mile fleets will transition to future powertrains, from buying tires to tire management, new solutions for last mile, and a workshop on speccing powertrains and chassis for your last-mile use case, among many others. Register today. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Truck Chat. So much goes on in our industry, it's tough to catch it all, so make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode. To read it all, head on over to worktruckonline.com, bookmark the page, and make sure you sign up for our newsletters. And while you're here, check out the rest of our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our podcasts and follow us on your favorite social platform so you never miss an update from your #1 vocational truck resource, Work Truck.